Hello guys, welcome back to Ahiosis channel. Today's video, as always, we're going to be doing a nice unboxing, and as we can see here, we do have a relatively small box to unbox, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it and then we'll find out what's inside. Alright, so as I'm going to open this up, as we see, we have the receipt here. Today we'll be boxing the Samsung Galaxy A12 phone. Alright, so about the Samsung Galaxy A12, it isn't relatively the newest phone out there in the market. It did get launched in February last year, so it's almost been 2 years since the release of this phone itself. As you can see, it looks very nice. It's got a couple of cameras over there. It's not a massive phone, as we can see with the size of the box itself. However, let's do a review on it and see what we can see with the phone itself. Alright, so as we can see, Samsung has packed the phone within the box itself. As we always know, there's a sleeve. And this is just the box, the sleeve itself. There's nothing really around it. It's just got the photo of the front and back of the phone there. Alright. Now, after opening the sleeve, we do have the actual box with all the contents in it, and as you see, I remove this up over here, we always have this top box that always holds the warranty and the manuals and all these other necessities for the phone itself. So just a couple of information there with the package contents. Just tells you what it has within the box itself, and as always, the warranty card for the phone. Okay, let's see if there's anything else there. That is it within this box over here. And now with that, underneath that, we do have the phone itself wrapped in this plastic. And so what we have is that, as you can see, there's multi cameras and the phone itself here. Now just put that to the side. As you can see, as I can see underneath here, we do have another piece of paper that just tells you how to take care of your phone, and it also tells you Samsung Care Plus, which is the equivalent of Apple Care. So if any damages happens to your Samsung device, they're able to replace it or get it fixed at a cheaper price, or I think it should be free anyways, as long as you pay for that care. Alright, and underneath the box we do have the key to open up the phone, so you can add your SIM, the charging cable as well. It is a USB-C, so it is relatively new, as you can see there, and it is USB on that side there. USB-C, and then we've got the USB 3 there, and then we have the, of course, the connector, the power plug. So the adapter itself, plug the USB phone into the power point, and voila, your phone will be charging. Alright, I'm just gonna lay everything out onto the table here. Essentially what you see right now is what is included in the box. Chargers, and voila. And just before I forget, okay, now that we've got all that out, I'm just going to pack this up and talk about the main part of the video, which is the phone itself. Alright, So as we can see, if I take this off, the design of the phone is curved on the side, just like the old, not really old, Apple phones. It's curved screen. We do have a couple of buttons over here. I'm taking that's the power button, and above the power button is the volume button. And on the bottom over here we have the USB-C connector there, and a 3.5mm headphone jack for your headphones there. And then on that opposite side to the other, on the other side of the phone is the speakers itself. Alright. And what I like about this phone is, especially with the camera, it doesn't take up, it does have multiple cameras within the phone itself, 5 to be exact. So we have 4 at the back and 1 at the front, and I'll go over that in a bit more detail in a bit. But what I do like is, with the phone being this big, the camera only takes a small portion of the phone itself, so there's more space for you to be able to hold your phone from the back without your fingers touching that camera area itself. Alright, so in terms of the camera, there is 4 cameras, as you can see over here on the back. The bottom one over here is the main camera itself, and that takes 48 megapixels. And we have on just above that is the ultra wide camera, so that enables you to take to see the bigger picture. Let's say if you're taking landscape or scenery, you're able to get more of that view within that camera itself. Alright, next to that ultra wide we do have the macro. So the macro essentially allows you to take photos close up in very intricate details. So if you're going to take a photo of, let's say, an insect, or let's say an animal, or very close up part of a plant maybe, it'll show it to you in very intricate details. Alright, and then just below that is the depth camera. And essentially the depth camera over there just allows the phone to recognize how far or how close you are to a certain subject when taking the photo. Alright, and those are the 4 cameras at the back, and then the 1 camera at the front is of course selfie camera, and that just takes 8 megapixel camera. 8 megapixel photos, sorry. Alright, with that said, the phone itself does take high definition recording for videos, so it does it at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Alright, and that is just the camera specs itself of the phone. It is a 15-watt charging, and I believe it has a 5,000 amps. So let's talk about the battery capacity of the phone itself. It does include a 15-watt charging, and the battery capacity itself is at 5,000 mAh or milliampere. Alright, so that's a relatively decent charge and battery size for a quality phone. And speaking of the phone itself, in terms of the color, what we can see is the color I have now is black. It does come in 3 different colors. So we got black, we got white, and we also have blue. So there's not a lot of range of colors out there in the market for the Samsung Galaxy A12. However, 3 colors is always better than 2 anyways, as for what I say. Yeah, that's just the quality of colors and the battery life itself. Alright, and the storage that comes with this phone, unfortunately, it's not as great as the other phones out there in the market. It has a internal storage of 64 gigabytes. However, what makes the Samsung phones really advantageous over other phones out there in the market is that it does have its own micro SD slot holder, which I believe you can add up to more storage within your phone itself. So that is it for what I can talk about the phone currently. It has a really nice feel to it. It's a bit nice on the bottom. It's got that matte feeling for the phone itself, and the case, the front of the glass looks nice and crisp. And essentially that is it for the phone itself. So currently the phone goes for around about 250 Australian dollars in the market. It's a really nice phone for the price that you're getting it at, especially since it only got released last year. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So this is once again the Samsung Galaxy A12 phone. Yeah, that's really it. That's not much to say. As you can see, really nice phone for the price that you're going to get it at. Not the best in the market, but I reckon it is a really nice phone if you're not too heavy tech, or if you're not a heavy tech user. So thanks for watching, guys. This is a high assist, and we hope to see you in the next video. Bye.